Legend of Total War here with part 20 of my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play campaign as the Japanese. Alright, so previously we've pushed back the Russians by like a small portion, but it's enabled us to open up this area, and also our supplies seem to be fixed in this area. So there's potential here for some great results. Now, this said before, we'll be fine. It's probably immediately turned green here. They were all green before end of last episode. So we're also about to begin a naval invasion here of this general area. I wonder if I should make my way over here instead. It'll be fine. Now the land out here is not worth a hell of a lot, but you know. Well, the plan here is to conquer this area here, get them away from the sea, and then push them inland as much as possible. Now, just about every one of these regions here has no recruitable population. Just about every single one. Which means they have no reserves left. Alright, we got an issue over here. How long is that going to last? Less than a day? That can't be right. We've got a fort here. There's no way that's correct. Yeah, I thought so. Did we just push even deeper into their territory here? Thing is though, we can be attacked from many sides. Oh, I don't even know. I think we took that last episode, I don't know. We came back over here, that's good. Some very contested areas here. We've been investing a lot in forts, into areas where we're not particularly focused on conquering, but defending. And I suppose that's really helped in keeping the Soviets dead. Because they've lost 2.5 million, just about. They've lost more than 2 million more soldiers than we have. Not to mention, we're, of course, fighting other nations as well. I mean, Xinjiang, it's whatever the fuck they are called, they've lost 250,000. Iran has lost 130,000. Iraq, 39,000. Mongolia, Tanutuva, Iraq all have no divisions left. So this war has crippled the Soviet war machine. Absolutely crippled them. Hasn't crippled me yet. The thing is, if the Germans were to attack them now, all they need to do is just kick in the door and just like, what are they going to do? That's probably why we don't want Germany to get involved now. I feel like I've got this, that I've won already. We just need to keep a level head. See, look at these, all of these battles going on, all of them victories. Pretty sure all of them defenses. No, this one isn't. It's fine. So this one here's still got like a month before they can do it. Constant attacks over here. They haven't gained a single bit of ground, which is why I'm not really focused on reinforcing these guys with more troops. I don't feel like they need it. Although I did put forts here just in case, because I've put the least amount of troops in this area. And that'll just reduce their efficiency if they do decide to attack it. Which they might not. I don't know if I should be going out this way, considering I'm telling them to go and invade here. Actually, yeah, that's right. Let's not do that. Let's go around. Let's focus on enveloping these guys. Alright, I just want to leave a handful of the guys here. The rest of them make it over here. We want to start moving around and just do what we've done previously. Because it seems like every division that we wipe out now, they can't replace. I mean, unless I was to check every single region. I know I saw that one with 100,000 in there. See, that's got 9,000 left. I think that was the one we checked before. There's 24,000 left here. 18,000. That's the equivalent of like two divisions. It's not much. You know, consider it. We go to Tokyo, for example, and we look at this, and 369,000 recruitable men left in Tokyo. In Kanto, I mean, whatever. Our cores are still good. And even in our non-cores, we get a few extra troops. It all adds up. Two divisions against one. They don't have a supply issue. Look at that, their strength is really bad. It doesn't say anything about them having low manpower. But if I had to guess, I would say so. Actually, one of you... Oh yeah, you. Get over here, because they're... Yeah, not having such a fun time. Hang on, pause this. How long is it going to take you to get there? 5 days? Well, they're only going to hold out for 4 days, so we need to send the motorized over here so they can help them hold out for an extra day. The thing is, if their strength ranking keeps going down, these attacks are going to get more and more soft. Yeah. Okay, looking... Oh, hang on. No, we already checked on that. Alright, I feel like we could speed things up a little bit. How long is that motorized going to take to get there? 1 day. Okay, all good. Pulse code modulation. What's that? Here. Okay, now go for decryption. Because now we're in 1942. Okay, we've got free civilian factories. What do we really need? Probably more civilian factories, I'd say. I feel like this war is coming to... Not coming to an end, but we can relax a little bit. So build some more civilian factories so we can construct more. We'll need to really rebuild our infrastructure after taking the Soviet Union so that we can deal with one of these guys later down the track. Whether Allies or Axis, it doesn't really matter. Thing is, taking on Great Britain is probably harder than taking on Soviet Union. But then again, the German Reich is currently weakening them. And vice versa. Okay, we have bad supply in Syria, but it's not too bad. Yeah, all of you just get over here. I don't think you really need that, so just get on with it. What are you doing? You need to be over here. So that gave us an extra threat where we're currently at 250%. Now, absolutely no point getting the northern expansion because we're already at war with them. I'm not doing that right now. There's nothing else to do, so I'm not gonna do anything. Just leave it empty. Okay, just stay put. Border skirmish, Soviet victory. The Russians and their Mongolian lapdogs detect the build-up of our troops at whatever and respond with a large raid across the border before our preparations had been completed. Our forces were badly mauled in the intense skirmishing that followed before... What's this? Holy shit. So we lose... Whatever region this was, loses 30,000 manpower. Didn't even notice it. Yeah, we don't want to attack them here because we wanted to envelop them, so... I don't know if we're going to do that. Or, what I mean, going to be able to do that. Good job. Another region for us. Because they've fortified their position too well over here. Good, more resources for us. Let's have a look. Most of this stuff's done. But yeah, more factory output would certainly be useful for me. Okay, so... Yeah, the Soviets have lost another 100,000 men since we last checked. So, looking at this... Yeah, their recruitable population is definitely going down big time. They've just got nothing left. Zero everywhere. So we weathered the storm. They attacked us too hard and fast, and it's just not enough to beat us. I mean, don't get me wrong, they have still got a shitload of divisions out there. I mean, let's have a look out here. If they've got 700 divisions, which I think that's probably exaggerating, they might still have 4 million men out in the field. It's just that they can't reinforce them anymore. So if they've got 4 million, and I've got 2 million... Hang on, let me just check here. If we have a look at this, scraping the barrel, they're still considered 100% stronger than us. So they must have more than 4 million men on the field. Look at them spreading themselves super thin out here. Oh, this guy here is losing. But we have the reserves there. Actually, it's a tie. Now, we could technically just wait them out, but... I reckon Axis forces will be like, oh, Soviets are beaten, I'm just going to gobble up Moscow. We can't let them do that. So we need to keep being aggressive. Wherever we can. We can't push against them just yet, though. I mean, if they've still got 4 million men out there, that still outnumbers us, so we need to outsmart them still. That means we're only like 1/3 of the way done. But at least there's hope. I was starting to lose a bit of hope as they were pushing us back here, but it's gotta get to it. Look at all these guys having retreated, bring them back into the fight. These are my favourite areas for them to attack because they just must get absolutely slaughtered here because of all the forts I've built. But they still give it a shot anyway. Okay, low supply in these areas. Oops. Right. The infrastructure here is not good enough to get it into there. So, put too many men in here. So now they're taking a lot of attrition. Maybe I'll need to take this position. Oh, look at that, they're on the way. They weren't even ready yet. It doesn't matter because I guess there was just no one there to resist them, so they're just going to go there now. That's still under research. It's almost finished. Taking this entire province away, this big ass fucking province, would stop them from getting 9 men a month. Hey, that's nearly 100, or a little bit more than 100 a year. I'd say it adds up, but 9? No. That's okay, we just do it anyway. Just so we can get around them. They have to keep stretching their force even more thin. Exposes weaknesses. Because here's the thing, I have an advantage over them now. I can recruit new divisions and they can't. Just to get over there, there's enough of them there. What are the chances you guys could beat them? So yeah, we're just looking for weak spots. Oh shit. Okay. 7 days. Good thing I checked. I must have had just a whole bunch of units that just got exhausted. They've come back here. We need to get back over there though. So if they'll hold out for 7 days, yeah, these guys will show up and then they'll win. So you should probably come back here and get some rest. Oh, they automatically did it. That's fine. When you show up, I'm sure they'll win. So yeah, hold up for 10 days. They've just lost another 200,000 men somewhere. I mean, then again, I've lost a heap load. And we've landed. Okay, now here's the thing. We have no supplies out here, so we have to move very quickly. Where is this port going to be built? I think here. There's a natural harbour right there. Okay, so construction, naval base right here. Let's build that up to level 5. Make it top priority. Okay, now the motorized, it's their job to go and basically go and travel the world in a way and conquer all that crap. Cavalry, do you want to come up here? So that's some big ass regions out here. Because they've got no people, so let's just take it and be done with it, and then they don't have access to the sea. Still got more guys incoming. Slow down. Alright. Yep, we won there, so that... Well done. Well done, team. You can see their strength ranking is definitely not at 100%. But like I said, 4 million men, it's going to take a long time to kill that. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they're pulling out. No, they're not pulling out. I think they're just... I have no idea what they're doing, to be honest. Can you take this? So yeah, their strength ranking really is incredibly low. I mean, I would call 65% quite low. I mean, ours are at 100% because we've had manpower reserves. So how long will it take this guy to get to his destination? 17 days. It's alright. Eventually they're just going to have to hunker down and wait, because that port is going to take a month to build. Once again, it's going to take them a month to get here. Alright, that is not working, so stop it. Like I said, all we have to do is be patient, and we'll beat them. But, you know, that being said, that doesn't mean we should sit on our hands and do nothing. There's no need to take that. We've got guys over here on their way. So yeah, they wouldn't be able to, wouldn't get much from these regions anyway, but just take it away from them anyway. It'll look better on our repertoire to have all this crappy land. Probably no infrastructure, yeah. How are they going for materials out there? Absolutely nothing. Well, that's alright. Alright, and then cool this off. Alright, good job, guys. I think the land out here is too vast to bother trying to pocket them. Any chance you can beat them? No. Just not enough supplies. Not to mention it's also mountains. There's no attacks along the borders here. Shit. I can't believe it. We can push forward. They're giving up. They are actually pulling out. I was right. I can't believe this. We hunkered down, we weathered the storm, and now we reap the rewards. Which is Iran. Hopefully this isn't some sort of trap. Although we've already seen that they've just got no manpower left, so... maybe they're just trying to focus on areas where they think they can win. Which is nowhere. If they're out of manpower, there's nothing they can do. As I've said so many times, the strength of any empire is based on its people. If you run out of people, you have no strength. That's why if those of you who remember my Ark series, or those of you who were ever in my tribe, I always valued my tribe members more than anything else. Because they were the power of the tribe. Not the dinosaurs or the buildings that we had or resources or anything like that. It was the people. Good people, of course. Shit people were, kicked out because they're detrimental. And I always backed up any of my loyal tribe members. And I think it's important for a leader to do that. You have to show strength. You can't just be weak-willed that just kowtow to anyone. You have to reward loyalty. It's so rewarding to see these guys just up and leave. They just fucking getting the shit out of here. The thing is, if they are really pulling back, then their oil fields here, and then even more so if we push in further, Moscow's not too far away. That's probably a bit of a stretch, but still, there's a lot of resources here that we can make use of. And maybe the next load of recruits that show up, I'll send over here to continue what they're doing. Let's try again here. This time send one of you over. I can't believe how quickly it was. As soon as they just ran out of manpower, it was just like they just flopped over. Like they were pushing us so hard and then they just were like, oh, I give up. The border seems so much softer now. Like, I was seriously struggling. Well, we killed enough of them. And now look at this. There's just nothing here. And those that are here, look, just no strength left to them. He needs to stay at Baghdad. Keep them here for the time being. Although you can see they're abandoning the area. They're giving up. I wouldn't say they're giving up. It looks like they're just they're giving up the area. I didn't even need to do this. Don't worry about it. They're still pressing some attacks, but they're really soft. They're not doing enough. Okay, they've still got enough strength that they can defend areas up here. So they're not all out just yet. But we can win in Iran at least. They've pulled out a lot of their forces. I mean, this is probably where they were losing. They must have lost 500,000 men just constantly trying to fight our lines here. And I was counting on them to keep on attacking. They fell right for it. I would say that the war was won for us in Iran. This is where we won it. And out here, of course. Just a small detachment of them managed to kill hundreds of thousands of Russians. I'm celebrating before we've actually won. I shouldn't do that. Not over till the fucktard sings. Oh, we're pressing into there, that's good. These guys are still moving around here. They've still got a few guys over here, so I won't attack just yet because it's all mountainous. We'll see if we can, get around them. But we probably don't need all of these guys here, so the fastest units, just leave them behind. Get them moving up this way. Just leave some of the infantry behind. Alright, give it up. Yeah, they're not out of puff yet. Still says that they're stronger than us. Maybe it's based on divisions, not necessarily about actual active manpower. But then again, I think they would have actually thought about that. There's no way for me to check how many men they've actually got in their army. I can check my own, 2.27 million. Tabriz left completely undefended. God, if this keeps up, the richest oil field I've ever seen, right there. Actually, I think there's other rich ones as well that are owned by the UK somewhere. There's rich oil in here as well. Nowhere near as rich. There it is, yeah. Look at that, Venezuela. So that's actually richer, I think. No, it's the same. The thing is, what we're actually... I mean, we still are lacking the resources to construct all the stuff that we need, but one of the major things that we're lacking now, probably a lot of the people, like, we're just diminished a little bit after all that, because I've got it on extensive recruitment. Which I could revert back, but I might leave it as it is. So, look at that, Russia has completely pulled out. All that's left are the Iranians. Russia's like, yeah, I'm done here, fuck off. And then they just pissed off. That's hilarious. Fucking Russians. Not so fucking superior now, are you? And you stupid Comintern cunts. I think there's another oil field up here. Somewhere. No, it's over there. That's all good. We don't need the oil anyway. It just gives us more to export. What we need is aluminium and steel. And there's plenty of steel to be had in the Soviet Union territories if we can get up here. Plenty of steel. Plenty of steel to steal. I'd rather not charge across the river. Jeez, it takes them absolutely forever to get anywhere. But then again, of course, because they've got low supplies, it's to be expected how long it takes. Okay, 27 days. It's all good. There's no pressure being put on us now. We can dick around. Not that I'm trying to. I'm of course trying to attack them wherever I can. But I'm just saying, we can justify a bit of a holiday. I reckon the Russians are standing across the border here. They're like so diminished that they're like, fuck Iran. Iran's a piece of shit. They're useless. We shouldn't have invited them into this. And they're protecting their own territory, which is fine. We'll see. There might not even be anything here. That would be hilarious. Let me have a look. So they're only at war with me and these totally useless idiots. But they're feeling super silly for supporting Iraq. But then again, I was going to come and kill them at some point anyway. So, mechanized offensive. Guess that's good. What's this? Max planning. Yeah, well, that kind of doesn't matter because I rarely use it. But it helped us in Iran a little bit, so I guess grab it. Could come in handy again, because don't forget, even if we do take over the Soviet Union, there is still a lot of countries out there. Like I said, we're going to get the whole world. But the thing is, if we manage to take the entire Soviet Union, we got so many resources here that'll be annexed into our control. Not to mention all of their 150 million people, which, you know, we can't recruit all of them. But, we'll be able to get some of them. So they're losing over there. It's okay, we can always pull back. Nope, no Soviets on the border here. Yeah, you should actually come over here. Let's focus on Iran. Oh, nope. No, those are Iranians. God, taking Iran has been such a long-term goal and we're finally here. The Soviet was such a thorn in our side, but right now I'm glad that they did this because now that we've killed all of the fucking Soviets, just about, we'll go and take the even richer oil fields, all the other resources that we need. How good, you're actually winning now. So let's have a look here. How close are they to capitulating? They're not that close, but once we take Tehran, it'll be a big step towards that. Right. All victories across here, that's great. You better believe I'm coming for you, assholes. tell you what would be awful though, if we annexed the Soviet Union and then the German Reich was like, declares war on Japan. Like, come on dude, I needed some rest. The thing is, their forces are going to be a lot stronger. They might not be as numerous, but they'll be a lot stronger than Soviet forces. That's the thing, Soviets were kind of weak. I mean, they had a lot of tanks, but they required like 3 times our numbers just to make us even sweat in some areas. See if we can make that attack now. Yep, that's looking good. Good. Alright, so what do we need? Let's have a look at our logistics. So we just had 50,000 left over. At one point we had 150,000 equipment. And that's what's left. That's okay. That's why we made surplus. Okay, support equipment's probably what we need. Which we don't have any of the materials for. But that's okay, it'll still get constructed, or made, just very slowly. Oh, they finally make it here, but the problem is very low supply. So when is this going to be built? Oh, it's almost done. Alright, so that'll help with some supplies. Let's push further into Iran. Oh my god, they've abandoned this frontier completely now. All we had to do was be patient. It's like the worst way to win a war, but win's a win. We're crossing a river here, but it still says we're winning, so that's fine. Anyway, we got guys moving up forward. And there's their air bases as well, so it'll be good to take. Yeah, they're still making the attacks, but they've just got no strength behind them now. See, look, they're too weak. 3 million dead now. So even if they do have 800 divisions, their divisions are like a 60% strength on average. So yeah. Very Victus, motherfuckers. I feel like you should come up this way. This is where we're going to get some more resistance. I'm just surprised I just haven't seen any Soviet forces out here in a while. Like, where the fuck did they go? They just up and left. Okay, so you're not winning. But, you know, any single one of them that you kill, they're having a very hard time replacing them now. Yeah, most of their troops are still along this border. Okay, they're coming to reinforce this a bit harder now. It's a bit more strength. The thing is, all the amount of kills that these guys got probably turned them into super fucking veterans. Okay, if you're not winning, don't worry about it. Now they're gonna make the attack. Fine by me. Defender always has an advantage. Okay, the level 1 port has been built, so that'll get them a very small amount of supplies. I don't really like trying to cross the rivers, but let's just have a... yeah. Just wanted to test the waters with that one. Okay, Soviet comeback's coming back over here. So where's that oil? It's only over here. It would be good to take it away from them, because I'm sure they're exporting it to other nations. In fact, let's have a look. Because if they're exporting it to other nations, that means they're getting supplies from that. So, look to trade. Soviet Union, of course we can't trade with them. They're exporting... There's chromium. They're exporting... some of it over to the German Reich. Well, I'll take it then. I'll get the influence with the German Reich instead. You should stop that attack because you're not winning. I'm wondering if it's actually a good idea to keep pushing out this way because it seems like they're coming back. It might be a better idea to hold back behind the river. A lot more defensible. Yeah, let's not get greedy. Let's hold the river. So anyway, they pulled back for some reason, I don't know why, but now they've come back. Let's make it difficult for them to attack us. Okay, they'll lose there. Seems like they're coming back aggressively as well. Oh look, you got supplies. Alright, let's attack. Actually don't do that because you're gonna lose. It's not worth any victory points, so I don't even know if I'll bother invading that. Okay, he's losing. Get the fuck across the river. Yeah, here they fucking are. Okay, we need troops over there, like right now. Move it. Don't know why they pulled back and allowed Iran to get fucked, but they're back now. Now guys will stretch over here as well. See, their strength rating is still very low, but they've got a ton of divisions. Yeah, Iran is pretty much screwed. Okay, our guy. Oh, good, we took that position, but now they're attacking across the river, so we have to try and defend it. How long is it going to take you to get there? A day. Well, let's just hope he can. Just hold out for that day. Okay, now 5 days. So if we have a look here, yeah, big river crossing penalty, but they've got tanks, which just happen to be very strong. I know they've got infantry out here. Then again, our guys they're on their way. Get over here. What's this? United States stands against fascism. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, whatever, as long as it doesn't affect me. This is why I didn't join the Axis. You guys need to go up there as well. They're sending a lot of troops down here. We need to make sure we're ready to defend them in kind. And over here, everything's going well. Just wanted to send a couple of guys over here to assist. Hey, whatever, weren't you guys... Oh, that's right, they were keeping up on it. That's okay, let's do it. Let's not do it. More military factory is good. We need support equipment. It's not going to come in efficiently, but that's okay. I'm not going to bother importing it. United States declared war on the Third Reich, but they didn't join the Allies. Yeah, they're not an allied member. No faction. They probably will join it though. Okay, now here's the thing. With the... I guess that's a historical thing, I suppose. With the United States entering the war against the Germans, historically that was a turning point bad. It was bad for the Germans. But with the Soviet Union not fighting the Germans, maybe the Germans actually have enough manpower to resist the Americans. God, how long is it going to take you to get across this damn river? Oh, we've taken Tehran. Very nice. United States has joined allies. Okay, fine. Now here's the thing, anyone that I declare war on will join Comintern until Comintern has been defeated, at which point they'd probably join allies. So it might be our time to actually keep these guys alive and maybe declare war on Turkey, maybe Yemen, so that I can actually annex them without, you know, pissing off the allies. But not yet, because it only takes 25 days to justify a casus belli right now, so there's no rush in it. But these guys will get there soon, they'll be able to resist, I hope. Another big push coming in over here, but they just don't have the strength to do anything. We've barely lost any soldiers lately. They're still losing hundreds of thousands. There's no sense in pushing against them though either, because look at that, 17 units on that border, but some of them are just utterly fucked. Good thing I built 6 forts here. Pretty much negates their entire attack. Let's just focus on Iran at the moment, because this is going well for us. Oh, come on, I wanted you to come back. Keep fighting at the moment because you're winning, but they've only got one attacker. They'll send others. Thing is, what happens if they cross... Okay, what I'll do is I'll send one of my guys over here. Wait, okay, good. And then the other one, just get it across over here. Okay, good. Because we don't need these regions. It's not tactically viable for us. We need this river. Got reinforcements coming. Actually, stop off at Tabriz. Victories all over the place there, looking good. Okay, now with the US entering this war, we haven't seen anything just yet, but I imagine the German Reich, they're going to have a very bad day with, because the United States are very strong. Okay, here we go. We got some fighting going on over here. I just hope the Germans can actually push them back. Because, in my opinion, the Germans lost World War II because they fought the Soviets, not necessarily because they fought the Americans. It was more one or the other. If they could have taken on the Soviets if they didn't attack the Germans, didn't attack USA, or vice versa. And I've taken away the option of the Soviets for them, because the Soviets don't stand a chance against the Germans right now. They could attack, and they could easily march onto Moscow. But I had to do all the fucking work. I mean, historically, it was the Japanese that declared war on the Americans, but I decided not to do that because that didn't go so well for them historically. Alright, I'm going to pause the recording here and end it here because we just hit over an hour. The situation has gone from very tense to being much, much better. Everything is just victories all over the place. It seems like the Soviets are desperate to try and make any victory they can. And it's just, in fact, that's probably the thing that's causing them to be defeated. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 21 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.